Hi, my name is Ernesto and I'm a Forex algo trader with years of live trading experience and positive results using Statistical Edge and EAs. I'm one of the best retail algo traders in the world with a solid tracking record you can verify, and today I want to share my knowledge and connect with more traders so we can grow together. Finally, gold seems to enter an accumulation phase or a micro range, we could argue. After it was the beginning of March that we started having big pushes up to the upside, and mainly we started breaking every all-time high that gold printed in the previous days or in the previous sessions. As you can see here, I'm marking in the 2-hour. Let's go to the 4-hour at this point because we have a very sustained bullish trend. I'm here marking the lows. Every green circle is a low that is being respected. As you can see, we printed the first low at more or less 23ish, and it was in the 29th of February. So pretty much since March we've been very bullish. This is one of the more of the biggest and more sustained bullish trends in history, and data can back up that for me. So as you can see, every time we have a push and we mark a new all-time high, we have a very tiny retracement, and I'm marking here the possible the new low mark but by the price. Then we have the new higher high, and as you can see, every low is respecting the previous low, so we're not breaking structures yet. It happens the same here. This is the beginning of April, so even for the whole March the price respected the lows. So here we have NFP around this time, so we've been respecting the lows, also the highs, and the only price action that it's kind of messy, it's beginning here because we have a very big week that created I think this was CPI, the inflation data. Everyone was expecting some good data so the Fed could, or at least so we could trust more the Fed. But let me show you something real quick. This week we had Powell talking actually yesterday, and we have only unemployment claims tomorrow. So tomorrow and Friday expect I don't want to say more range, but don't expect a lot of volatility compared to this day that was, for example, CPI, or maybe yesterday that we had this very weird week reacting to all the previous weekend news. And then we have the spike for gold that was triggered by the comments of Powell. Pretty much he said that the recent data shows lack of further progress on inflation this year. If higher inflation does persist, we can maintain the current rate for as long as needed. So it means that the rates at 5.5% are not changing so far. So a lot of investors for beginning of 2024 were expecting for rates to go lower by this point, at least for April, at least 25 bps. So it's very bad situation in general for USA, also taking in mind that the debt is rising, all the geopolitical issues. And let's go back to the technicals. So as you can see, the previous low also is being respected here, and we could also say we could say that this is also another low that, even though it's a kind of a it's a week of it, this is a 4-hour candle, and as you can see, this I think chart is called the hammer or something like that, but this volume is just crazy. Someone enter and got out for very quick moments, and this usually happens when, for example, big players are trying to we could say buy lower 1% and then push the price. This was different, and the structure is yet being respected. So far the best area for bulls or the biggest challenge for bulls right now is to 400, because this area, as you can see, even in the 4-hour is being respected. 1, 2, we have the wick that is the manipulation, but quickly we reevaluate it to the downside, and then we are not even touching, we are respecting this area. So the inflation data that came for gold, in that day it seemed to be not bearish but mixed, and the market reacted bearish, but this kind of looked like something in the scenario that I was talking, like big players taking the price down so they can buy lower and then push again. But after all these situations that happened in the weekend and all of that, and we also have the big Bitcoin halving soon, I think in 2 days, something like like that. A lot of tension, a lot of issues, a lot of situations, a lot of scenarios for gold. The only viable scenario for now, if you want to try to predict or try to take position in advance, it's we're bullish, very bullish since the start of March, and price haven't really delivered any major retracement. Taking in mind we have a very sustained almost $450 move, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in the history of gold. And after that the price needs to, because also the miners, as we can see, they're keeping up, but they're not keeping up in general per macro, because since at least 2023 and maybe 2022 they're been underperforming versus the price of Xauusd. So the idea here is that we need a very healthy retracement, something that really backups this very healthy bullish trend. Like even if we go back in time, it doesn't matter what happens, price cannot be that sustained. It's gold and it's the dollar. It doesn't matter how strong gold is against the dollar, we still use gold for a lot of things in different niches, like technology, like it's not everything, it's not only luxury, you know. So even though gold is a resource that it's limited and also used in luxury and brands and all of that, well, the price is too high compared to not only to the miners and the other coins or safe assets. Gold is really the safest asset and the best asset in the world, but you don't want it this expensive. And if price or rates are going to be 5.5% all year, or at least until September, well, big investors will want to take better prices than these highs, you know. This area is very bad to buy, so I'm thinking about this first major area 2270, but then we have these two major zones that are the first push and the last year all-time high printed at 2147, 48, 49, we could say. Those three areas are very important for price to test or retest again, because we already tested here after the major push, but maybe we need to retest here. A lot of traders trap a lot of liquidity sitting here, because even though you don't see a lot of big retracements like in the past, this area holds a lot of value for investors and also for traders that are trapped, so they will try to get out. So pretty much we're taking positions every time we can. This is my investing portfolio, but every time I can, I'm trying to quick enter and out the market. I traded today, so it was a very solid day for me. 86%, 37% in another account, and my best account so far is 133%. So just be cautious at the time you're entering. I'm trying to enter, of course, the best session is Asia and London. I'm trying to avoid especially the times of this news. It's 6:30 a.m. in my side, but you can check in Forex Factory at what time is this moment of the news, and just wait for this to hit, and maybe 1 to 2 hours for the market to process the data, and that's the time I'm trying to get the inefficiencies. So I'm closing very fast with my new mode. Let me know if you want more information. Check my social media, check my Twitter. Here's the Telegram group pin, so you can check the in this case the accounts that I'm managing and the system that I'm selling, because it's very advanced compared to the usual retail trader or MQL5 systems you see. And also I'm sharing this free EA with one optimization. It's very good, but needs a lot of tricks. I'm only using this on demo for now. As you can see, I started trading before the bull run, and I have a 30% drawdown. I sustained 18% drawdown until well, before the big spikes. It was a very random day. I haven't checked what happened that day exactly, but the 30% came way later. So we could say from the 19th of February to at least 03 of April, this EA managed all the trend or all the push very good. So I see a lot of potential in that EA. It's not my EA, it's only my set file that I optimize with my data, so it's working very good. In case you need it, you can check it in the Telegram group. Just search for brilliant EA set file and it will be there. And for now, let's keep the positions very safe. Try to quick in and out in the market if you're trading, and if you're investing, wait for premium prices. Like major area will be for bulls 24 401, and don't try to enter there the market. Like, market will fly without you. So just wait for retracements. At least wait for this green area, because we may get another touch at least these 2 weeks. Maybe we'll get another push. So try to react, not predict, and keep checking the market. Have a good day.